I love that it's a black-owned restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
They're very quick and efficient, and the food's good.
Okay. Same thing for me. This is my second time today being here, so I've tried 2 different smoothies. I'm probably gonna try a third and get one of their patties, so I'm excited about that. They had a great energy, great vibe, very professional, so it's been a great experience.
Okay, and what could y'all recommend me? What could y'all recommend that I try?
Oh, for the first time. What you think, Monte?
I definitely tried the Oxford Hill and the carved fish pad.
Okay. What's up, y'all? I'm Star J. Welcome back to Star J TV. And out here today, I'm here at Smoothies. We are doing another review of another small business. So take a sit back, watch this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Today, I am here with CEO and owner Victorious of Spizzy Smoothies and Tea in Camp Springs, Maryland. Make sure you guys sit back, relax, and watch all about how Spizzy Smoothies and Teas is so unique.
What's up, y'all? I'm sitting right here with Victorious. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. I'm doing well. No complaints at all.
No complaints. How's work today? I see you kind of busy.
Yeah, it's been dope. You know, I mean, that's the beauty of black people. You know, it's been a blessing. Today's been a blessing, but every day here has been a blessing thus far. So, you know,
that's good. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, first, tell the people about who you are. And just give us a little background before I, dive deep into the question.
Yeah. So my name is Victorious. People know me in the community as Brother Victorious. I've been an educator for almost 20 years now in Prince George's County, and this is what I've been educated for most of my adult life. And then I just ventured off into opening up a smoothie shop. The reason why I wanted to open up a smoothie shop is because I wanted to open up something in my community, specifically in Prince George's County, that celebrated Prince George's County, and also employed my former students. Right. So that was the kind of impetus, and the fact that I just enjoy smoothies. It was the impetus, and it kind of all converged together. But yeah, that's where I am.
Okay, so where were you in schools at? Where were you teaching at?
All throughout Prince George's County.
Okay.
So I've been in a number of schools, mostly middle schools, but I've been in high school as well. But I've been all over the country.
Okay. And I remember you telling me that you are Suitland alum.
Oh, all day.
That's crazy.
Long. I'm a Suitland High School alumni, Two Freeman Middle School, Concord Elementary, Northside Elementary, and the Great Morgan State University is where I got my bachelor's, and Bowie State my master's. So, Prince George's County, Maryland has been like my, just my hub. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure I did something to.
Right. Most definitely. For the community. So how was your startup for your business? Just really pushing it out there.
Yeah. So my business. Well, the business is, it took a lot of time. It took a lot of mental work. It took a lot of me getting over my own fears. Because a lot of times when you want to do something, when there's something inside of your brain, we sometimes are our biggest enemy because we get so afraid of what can happen. So it's been living in my brain for about 10 years. It's been living inside of my head.
Right.
What's actually helped me to get the jump start is I listened to Nipsey Hussle's The Victory Lap. And that was the thing that kind of started to push me and just like forget it and not be afraid and just jump out there and do it. But I've been planning for a long time, like saving money, doing all of the things that I need to do in order to prepare to jump into this venture. Yeah.
Wow, 10 years.
Yeah, like for real live 10 years. I've been afraid. And then I just was like, I'm not, I gotta push fear aside and just jump at it. Yeah. And it's been beautiful. It's been absolutely, it's been like a testament to like, when you make a decision and you make a plan and you say I'm gonna do it, the universe is gonna take care of you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been and black people.
Definitely.
So I just want to make sure that I always put that out there because a lot of times people have these negative perceptions about black people in our communities and supporting ourselves. 95% of my customer base is black people, and they've just been coming in this joint, super supportive. I mean, it's all love.
Yeah, I could tell. Like the line was back there,
y'all. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love, and I'm 100% grateful for it. You know what I mean? 100% grateful. Me, my family, the employees, the people working here. Like it's just an amazing feeling.
Yeah. So how did you really? Because most of your smoothies are natural, fresh fruit. How did you get into that? What pushed you to that?
Yeah. So it's just important that we take care of our people. You know what I mean? I know I could have provided a lot of different things. I could have served chicken you know, in Greece. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I could, and you know, and I'm sure to do well because all of us have that palate or want some. You know what I mean? We all desire that, right? But I wanted to provide something that when you woke up in the morning, if you desired a healthy option, that it was healthy. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not no better than nobody else, and I don't want to push that. But I wanted to make sure that my business model was something that took care of our people and didn't destroy my community. Because I think that there's ample enough stores and restaurants that are designed to not help us. I wanted to do something that provided whole food. And so smoothies, you know, it could be a great misdirection, right? Because people be like, oh, smoothies, but then they be pumping high fructose corn syrup in them joints. They'll try to sell you a 32 ounce and that joint is like 60% ice. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to make sure that I provided something that was whole fruit, that was real, and was good for the people.
Right. Well, that's good because speaking of just like other stores and like competition and stuff, what would you say pushed you over them?
Yeah, so I'm not, to be honest with you, my biggest thing is I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. And I'm definitely not in competition with other black people. So if it's other black people trying to do their thing, I am in full support of whatever black people are trying to do to make sure that we are building our communities and helping our families. But as it relates to, I think our model is we're very community centered, we're community focused, and you know when you come into Spizzy, it should be a vibe. Like you should feel like, you know what I mean? You should feel like, yo, it's like people who love me in here. Like you could be anybody, I don't care where you from. You should be able to come in and feel good. You know what I mean? Because everybody can go home and make a smoothie. Like it ain't hard. You get a blender, put some, you know what I mean? But when you come to Spizzy, I want you to feel like
The experience.
that you feel good. Yeah, there we go. It's about, and so our tagline is good vibes. Like I want you to come in and feel the vibe. You know what I mean? So that's important.
Good vibes only. I love it. I love
it.
it.
That's important. That's important.
So going a little bit more to just your items and your different food items, your different drink items, I see like that the names are really just PG County,
all day long.
cities, towns, focus. So how did that come up?
So PG County is the county that raised me. PG County is the wealthiest black county in the United States. So a lot of people don't know that. Like a lot of people, when I became an adult and I started to venture out into different states and different countries, I realized that Prince George's County, there's no place like this in the world, right? So I wanted to do something to celebrate this city, right? And to make sure that we put out, like you go to New York, you know Brooklyn, you know the Bronx, you know Manhattan, you go to Cali, you know Crenshaw, you know Compton, you know Long Beach. When you come to Maryland, you need to know Forestville, Siouxland, you know Capitol Heights, Temple Hills, because we are, that is something to be celebrated. Black excellence is to be celebrated. And so that's why I wanted to make sure that, you know, when you come in here, it's like, oh, let me get to Forestville. Like, I want you to feel good because there's a lot of things that are working against us and are working against our celebration of ourselves. When you ask people about PG County, they be like, oh, violence, da-da-da-da. I'm like, nah, that ain't what we are, right? We so much more. So it's time to rebuild that thinking and redesign it ourselves.
Definitely. Yeah. So for your food items and stuff, are you always switching it up, or are you doing the same thing?
So we have a chef, my man Spice Chef. He comes in a couple days out of the week, and so he offers like crab cakes and jackfruit quesadillas and barbecue chicken jerk quesadillas and seafood rigatoni. So we try to switch up our menus weekly for a couple reasons. One, to give people flavor. Two, so that you can always be like, oh, what's Spizzy got, right? Draw people in. And we also had these real good Caribbean patties and things. It's fire.
Okay. I like the switch up is good. It actually brings people in. They never know what to expect. You know, it's like, all right, let's go here and see what's on the menu today.
That's the whole key. Like we want to make sure that we provide something that is new and different, consistent. Not just that though. We hold bike rides. We held a bike ride not too long ago. We had community pull-ups. We got DJs outside. People can socially distance in the cars and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just an opportunity for the community to get together and shit.
Right. So what's your favorite drink?
So little secret, right? I'm from Forestville, right? I was raised Park Berkshire, Wellington Square when it was still up, right? So I'm from Forestville. So when I was building the menu out, I put my favorite smoothie first, the mango strawberry.
Okay.
So real to the point. So that's why Forestville first, and that's also my favorite smoothie.
Oh, okay. So I see that you have some t-shirt items. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So we have our whole one of our t-shirts is bet on yourself, right? And the reason why we put that out is right, like that's what this whole mission is, right? Like this idea of like betting on yourself,
right?
And betting on your ability to get stuff done. A lot of people, we got creators like you, right? We got people who are venturing out and trying to do their own thing, and that's important that you take the risk on yourself. And we also got the PG County shirt to celebrate us. You know, got all the cities on it.
Ooh, okay. Okay. So what advice could you give to someone that just want to move into starting their own business and becoming an entrepreneur? What advice can you give to them?
Yeah, that's, I thought this was always gonna be funny. Like that question to me, like I'm like 4 months in. But I would say the thing that helped me is that you're gonna run into problems. Like it's gonna happen. Like I'm running into problems daily. Jump over. Don't let nobody tell you no. Figure it out. You know what I mean? Jump over them. Use your skill set. Jump over them. And then the second thing is, you can have something in your brain, but you gotta plan for it. Yeah. So you can't just be like, oh, I wanna whoopie, and then it's like, all right, what's the plan? Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I'm not saying that you gotta write this like very detailed business plan, but you gotta give yourself goals. Like by this time I want to do this. By this time I want to do that. And if you give yourself, if you working towards your goal every day, like it took me in my brain 10 years. Like, yo, just shoot at it. Just keep shooting. Right. And also, this is the last thing, like as it relates to this. Make sure that it's something that is not necessarily focused on yourself. Right. And that's probably the biggest thing, because to be honest with you, I never even thought of the monetary gain that I could have from opening up a business. Wow. Like I didn't even know. Like when money started to come out, I'm like, oh, I can actually make money from it. Mm-hmm. My biggest thing was opening up something in my community and employing my friends. Right. And then everything else is going to come. Mm-hmm. So that's important too. Like I always ask my young people in the schools. They tell me what they want to be, and I say, why? And how is it going to benefit somebody else? And I think if we focus on that, we be good, and the universe is going to take care of it.
Right. Yeah. So how do you deal with that support? Like, especially when you first trying to start out, like, you have those people that don't really support you. You thought that was always in your corner. How do you deal with that?
You know, that's funny, because I just focus on the people who do support me. You know what I mean? And so that's my focus. My focus has always been on people who has shown me support, who, like right now, my oldest brother is an engineer. Okay. Like a whole computer engineer, like runs, and my brother wakes up in the morning like, yo, what you need? And just be here. Right. You know what I mean? And so that's all I need. And so the people who not necessarily showing the support, or the people who not necessarily with us in a way in which I can't even focus on that, because I got so many people in my circle and in my corner who show me love every day. Right. I'm good. Yes. You know, I'm good.
I needed that word.
Because there's a lot more people who have always been in my life who has shown more support than the people who haven't. So, you know, I just focus on the love. Right.
Yeah. Okay. And so who are some of those mentors that help you and guide you through all of this?
Oh, my mentors. It's I'm not even gonna start listing names because it's just so many people. But I definitely, my students are my greatest inspiration. My young people have always been my greatest inspiration, because I want to make sure that I'm living what I try to teach them. Right? And so that's been a huge inspiration for me. Of course, my parents, my siblings, business owners like the Spice Suite. She's been a great inspiration. My brother Truth has been running businesses for a very long time, since we've been like 16. Okay. So it's, but I got people, my son, my wife, like it's just people all over the place. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you should be able to take something from somebody. One of my rules that I try to keep in mind is that people who you love and people that you admire, you take something from them and put it in your own life and try to move. So it's people all over the place. You know what I mean? I don't subscribe to this whole tenet that self-made. Like, I think that is probably the worst thing that somebody can say, because we are a collective. I am we, and so I move from an African-centered approach that we all are an embodiment of each other. So
I like that. So what's next for Busy?
That's a good question. How you wanna ask that? I am thinking about a lot of things right now. I am thinking about a lot of things. I'm thinking about another location. I'm thinking about venturing out into supermarkets. There's a lot of things in my brain, and I don't want to start saying too much.
Yeah, you got to keep it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's some stuff. It's some stuff brewing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what last advice could you give to anybody out there? And just some last words about Spizzy you want to say.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. I think that's the biggest thing is my gratitude. Thank you, because Spizzy is nothing without people coming in and supporting. So nothing but gratitude on my end. And you know, Spizzy, we here, 5830 Allentown Way, Camp Springs, Maryland. We here. DrinkSpizzy.com. You can order online at DrinkSpizzy on all of the platforms.
Okay.
All the social media platforms. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Victorious, for doing this interview with me.
Appreciate you.
I can't wait to try some drinks.
Awesome.
And y'all, make sure y'all come to Spizzy. Try it out. Don't forget it. It's here. Thank you. I'm outside of Spizzy with Kelly. She has one of her drinks in her hand. Kelly, what's this? What we got?
Today I got the Smoothies smoothie.
Okay. And is this your favorite drink?
Not my favorite. Every time I come, I get a different one each time, so it gets better and better each time, honestly.
Okay. And what's your favorite thing about coming to Spizzy?
The whole place is a vibe. So when you walk in, the customer service is great. They greet you so good. I love it, honestly.
Okay. And what would you recommend I try?
The Largo.
Okay.
The Largo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kelly, and we hope you enjoy your drink. What's up, y'all? We out here. We got our Spizzy drinks, and I got the Forestville, which is mango and strawberry.
And I got the Temple Hills, which is mango and pineapple.
So we about to get us a try, and we're gonna let y'all know.